You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back.
Welcome to the first SmackDown Live of 2K19 Universe Mode. Hope you all are having a great day so far. The BrandWagon will continue. We saw some changes to the Raw roster yesterday, which will still be continuing as well, but we're going to see which Raw or NXT stars will be debuting here on the Blue brand. We are here, Houston, Texas, and let's do this. Okay, so the first SmackDown Live match of 2K19 will be a women's division matchup. Out first is the veteran here on SmackDown Live in Natalya. She's been around the block many times. She didn't do too much in 2K18, so she's going to look to try and turn things around here in 2K19. An upgraded attire as well, looking to definitely make a statement, as is everybody else. But Natalya also trying to show off as well, which she is definitely known for and well deserving. And okay, it looks like her opponent will be the undefeated Asuka. If Natalya thought she was going to have an easy time here in this first matchup of the year, she definitely thought wrong. The Empress of Tomorrow is here on SmackDown Live, making her main roster debut. Last time we saw Asuka, she lost the title in a Fatal 4-Way match at TakeOver Orlando, or actually the NXT Women's Championship, I should mention. She was not pinned, so she is still technically undefeated. Liv Morgan is the new NXT Women's Champion. We will probably see her in the first episode of NXT tomorrow, but Asuka looking to continue her winning ways here, but on the main roster, facing off against someone like Natalya, will probably be Asuka's toughest challenge yet. Collar and elbow tie up to start. And Asuka with the chain grapples, definitely a great technician. So is Natalya. Again, both women showing that off right off the bat. Very nice takedown there by Asuka. Big right hand from Natty, gets blocked. A couple of chops to the chest. Asuka stunned momentarily. We can see. Let's see if Natalya can take advantage of that. She does not. Asuka going right after the arm, straight into a cover. 2-0. Natalya kicks out. Asuka dropping the knee right on the face of Natty, taking control right back. And a kick right to the back of Natalya. And quickly before I forget, I know there might have been some audio issues during yesterday's episode overall. I did adjust the volume on my mic and the settings and stuff before doing this, so let me know in the comment section down below, along with your thoughts on the episode and all that stuff, if audio and stuff was better in this one. I edited this one a little bit differently than I did episode one with Monday Night Raw. But Natalya now with a vicious offense there, taking Asuka out of commission there for a second. Follows that up with a nice vertical suplex. And we mentioned it a few moments ago, Natalya probably the toughest opposition for Asuka so far, and that's what she's going to have to learn to expect here on the main roster. Again, the majority of the women here on SmackDown Live are veterans, have been around for several years. They can weather just about any storm, but we're going to see how Natalya will continue to fare against the Empress of Tomorrow. Kick right to the midsection. Clothesline takes Natalya over the top rope, crashing outside. Asuka wasting no time. Goes right after her, spinning back fist. Almost knocks Natalya into the crowd. Backdrop suplex. Takes her down. Asuka continuing this offensive explosion. Natalya tosses her back in. Form or an elbow to the face. Asuka looks like she's setting up for the hip attack. Straight into the cover. Is that it for Natalya? 1, 2. And no, Natty kicks out at 2.5. Pretty much Asuka setting up for the Asuka lock. No one gets out of this. But Natalya gets lucky with her ring placement. Forces a break. Being in the corner of the ring helped Natalya. She was definitely in trouble. But now Asuka going into a Dragon Sleeper again. Another lucky rope break for Natalya, who is smart to roll out of the ring. Face first. Goes Natalya into the ring apron. Asuka's showing a bit more of an aggressive side as she tends to do. Natalya with the inverted DDT stops Asuka's momentum for the time being. Referee's count continues, but Asuka gets back in. Another backdrop suplex, nearly dropping Natty on her head that time. Smart move by the veteran to roll out of the ring. Quickly gets back in. Elbow to the face of Asuka. Nice drop toe hold. Going into a modified STF. Asuka looking to make Natalya tap out any way that she can, applying as much pressure as possible too. Natty not close to the ropes. She's going to have to fight out of it on her own. And she will. Stuns Asuka again with the right hand. Natty was going for the discus clothesline, but it gets grabbed mid-maneuver there by Asuka. Hip attack in the corner. Natty back up to her feet quickly. Very nice takedown. And drop toe hold by Natalya. Big forearm to the face. Asuka taken back down again. We don't really say that too often. But again, Natalya is one of the best. She's been in the ring with just about every type of opponent. Again, Asuka with the hip attack a second time, straight into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Asuka makes, not quick work, but makes a statement out of Natalya here. Natty put up a fight as she usually does, but the Empress of Tomorrow was just too much for the veteran. Again, Asuka definitely sending notice to the rest of the SmackDown Live Women's division. And we might have just found another top star here on SmackDown Live. Asuka is victorious. She gets to now relax and celebrate for the rest of the night. The crowd definitely excited that Asuka is here on the blue brand. And I'm definitely looking forward to see what she can do during the rest of her time here on SmackDown. And wait a minute, cameras cut backstage to seeing the Ascension attacking No Way Jose. I guess he is part of SmackDown Live now too. Cassius Ohno coming in to save his NXT buddy. Don't know what that quite means, but the Ascension greeting a couple newcomers here to SmackDown Live as we get ready for our next matchup. And we have the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, here in singles action. And just like we said with Natty, Dillinger didn't do too much in 2K18. He came close to qualifying for the Elimination Chamber towards the end of Universe Mode last year, but unfortunately for the Perfect 10, he had to face off against the monster among men and now the WWE Champion Braun Strowman, who beat Dillinger, went into the Elimination Chamber, beat 5 other superstars to earn the right at Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Strowman defying the Wyatt family. That was the top storyline for the end of 2K18. We know how that played out. Braun Strowman is the WWE champion, so Dillinger trying to find his own success here this year. But again, tough road ahead of him as he has to take on another new addition to the SmackDown Live roster, a former United States champion in the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Again, Sheamus, another one that didn't do too well at the end of 2K18 Universe mode. Now on SmackDown Live, clean slate for the Celtic Warrior, so we're going to see what Sheamus will do here in this matchup. And if either men wanted a challenge, they definitely have one in each other. And Sheamus definitely looking very, very confident, as he usually is. And again, a common thing I know I'm probably going to be mentioning a lot throughout this series is everyone's going to look to make a statement in one way or another. So Sheamus versus Ty Dillinger, this has the makings of a very interesting and awesome matchup. Perfect 10 versus the Celtic Warrior. Let's get this matchup underway. Dillinger going for a leaping neckbreaker right off the bat, but completely misses. And Sheamus immediately takes advantage of stiff kick right to the back of Dillinger. Not the best of starts to a matchup for Ty, but again, starting to fight back a bit. Goes for a move, Sheamus pushes him off, follows it up with a nice shoulder tackle. Going right after the left side of Dillinger, kicked in the corner, Sheamus in a bit of trouble. Stomps right to the chest by Dillinger into a cover 1, 2, and Sheamus kicks out. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep the Celtic Warrior down. One big clothesline takes Dillinger over the top rope, crashing in front of the announce table. Picks him up over that belly to belly, nearly sends him crashing onto the table. Picks him back up again, a gut wrench. Suplex slamming Dillinger back first onto the ground outside. We all know Sheamus' track record and the kind of strength and toughness he possesses. So if Dillinger wants any shot at winning this matchup, he's going to have to find an opening or create an opening and then take advantage and not give up one bit, as he does not give up right there. Kicks out of Sheamus' pin attempt. Big right hands from the Celtic Warrior, slamming Ty down again. Going after the neck, but Dillinger elbow straight to the face, takes Sheamus out with a clothesline over the top rope. Bit of revenge there from a few moments ago. This match spilling outside once again. Dillinger now making an opening for himself. Let's see if he could fully capitalize on it. Atomic drop. Stuns just about any superstar you hit with that maneuver. Big left hand, Sheamus blocks it, follows it up with some slaps and some right hands. And just back first onto the hardest part of the ring. Big block there from Dillinger. Couple right hands. Sheamus dropped face first onto the apron. And as we said at the beginning of this matchup, these guys will definitely be a tough task for each other. Sheamus, a brawler, you could pretty much consider him one of the best fighters in the company. Dillinger, still an up-and-comer, trying to find his footing, so to speak, but always puts on good matches. Irish Curse backbreaker number 1, second one by Sheamus, and completes the trifecta. Dillinger clutching his back, as all people who take that move do, into the cover by Sheamus. 1, 2, and 3. Takes down the perfect 10 in his SmackDown Live debut. Sheamus starting off on the right foot here. New show. New Sheamus, if you want to put it that way. Celtic Warrior is victorious. Dillinger put up a fight. It was just not enough for the Celtic Warrior. The Sheamus stopping for a second. Looks like he's contemplating. Oh no. This is not good for Dillinger. Sheamus goes under the ring. Grabs a steel chair and just attacks Dillinger repeatedly with it, nearly hitting the referee. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but we're going to get into tonight's main event now. As it was mentioned by Vince McMahon yesterday on Monday Night Raw, the main event of SmackDown Live today will be Finn Balor versus AJ Styles, both members of the Bálor Club. Finn more or less the leader, if you want to consider that, since it's the Bálor Club. But per request of Raw's GM Edge, one of these men is coming to Monday Night Raw whether they like it or not, and they have to go through each other. So the loser of this match will go to Monday Night Raw, and the winner will stay here on SmackDown and be the quote-unquote true leader of the club, which consists of Gallows and Anderson, obviously. But Finn Balor, former WWE Champion and Mr. Money in the Bank briefcase holder, had a lot of success in 2K18, looking to continue it here in 2K19, regardless of if he's still on the blue brand or shifted over to Monday Night Raw following this matchup. But when these two are in the ring, whether it's with or against each other, it's basically a shoo-in for an instant classic. These guys know each other very, very well. Now Balor in the ring. Out next is the phenomenal AJ Styles. Again, it was quite the surprise when it was revealed that these two were working together during the course of Universe Mode last year. They were definitely a dominant force, making a lot of havoc, no pun intended, on the SmackDown Live roster. They had only one little hiccup, which was at Survivor Series when they had to take on Team Raw, which was the Shield and Dolph Ziggler. So 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match. Bálor Club got the short end of the stick there because of the reuniting Shield and the return of the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose, who is now the Universal Champion. But again, as we go through episodes of Monday Night Raw, you guys will see more of that, and we'll go more in depth on Raw related things during episodes of Raw. But right now, the only thing with Raw we will be mentioning is the loser of this match. As we said before, we'll be heading over to Monday nights, while the winner remains here on SmackDown Live. So we have Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. Let's get this epic main event underway. Both men look to be ready as ever. A lot on the line for these guys. And AJ right off the bat going for a drop kick, taking Finn Balor down quickly, follows it up with a kick to the chest. Kick to the leg. Spinning back fist. AJ gets blocked. Finn Balor Irish whip. Styles blocks, or sidesteps rather, the drop kick again. We said that before, both men know each other very well. And they're starting to reverse each other's moves. Combination strike by AJ. Nice blitz maneuver there. Styles to the top rope. Balor rolls out of the way. An elbow to the back. AJ with another reversal, hits him with the drop kick. Throws up too sweet, that gets the crowd definitely excited. There's no real bad blood between these two guys. They have all the respect in the world for one another, so this is just going to be a classic matchup, and quite possibly might already be the match of the series. But it's going to definitely have some tough contenders, and it already has with the way some of the matches on Monday Night Raw yesterday went. If these guys can put on a classic matchup, that wouldn't be too much of a surprise. Springboard blockbuster there by the phenomenal AJ Styles. Stomp right to the leg of Balor. Going after that left leg. Looks like he's softening Balor up for the calf crusher. Big right hand takes Finn off of the apron. AJ goes after his opponent. Nice takedown there by Finn. Referee's count continues. Nice arm drag reversal and takedown by Styles. Bálor with another one right there. Goes for a kick. AJ with the clothesline after catching it. Gets back in. AJ to the top rope. Bálor finally stirring. Gets back in. AJ decides against the top rope maneuver there at the moment. And a chop and a left hand. Finn off the ropes. Very nice duck under by the Phenomenal One. And as this epic main event continues, I am now just receiving word that moments ago, somewhere in the backstage area, some backstage personnel saw former Raw Tag Team Champions, the Golden Truth, roaming around backstage talking to some people, and a couple personnel overheard the two former tag champs talking backstage, and they can confirm that with their move over to the blue brand, Goldust and R-Truth have mutually agreed to split up as a tag team, and therefore they are both now single stars here on SmackDown Live. So new setting. They've done whatever they could on Raw in terms of becoming tag team champions and all of that. So the two men agreeing on splitting. They're still very great friends though. They're just gonna do their own thing. But who knows, maybe down the road they'll realign with each other at some point. We never know, but SmackDown getting some more superstars here as this BrandWagon continues. AJ springboard 450 splash hits Bálor, follows that up with a quick kip up, and then it's tossed into the corner. These guys just duking it out, as we've mentioned many times before and many times in this matchup already. These guys know each other very, very well. In this match, I would not be surprised if it goes on for another like 20-25 minutes or so. I don't think that'll happen, but wouldn't be shocked with these two. Hits the 1916 Bálor, looking to put Styles away once and for all. 1, 2, and no. AJ kicks out again. Bálor cannot believe it. And these two fighting over the true leadership of the club and staying on SmackDown Live. AJ rolls out of the way of the coup de grace by Bálor. Goes out onto the apron. Looks like he is setting up for the phenomenal forearm. Gets the crowd behind him a bit more. Bálor crawling to the turnbuckle to pull himself up. Avoids the move there by Styles. Goes for a splash in the corner, but a big forearm stops Bálor. AJ with the calf crusher locked in. Bálor nowhere to go. Again, earlier in this matchup, Styles was targeting the leg for a good reason. Now softens it up with the calf crusher even more. Overhead kick there by Finn. Stops AJ's momentum for the moment. Bálor taking a little too much time there. Taunting as another reversal by Styles halts Bálor's momentum once again. It's been a bit of a trend in this matchup so far. AJ looking for the phenomenal forearm now. Bálor finally up to his feet and he sidesteps. The phenomenal forearm gets to the top rope quickly, going for the coup de grace again. No, goes for a splash, but AJ throws the knees up, stopping Bálor once again. Finn picks him up, drops AJ neck and back first into the top turnbuckle. Bálor looking to put his counterpart away this time. Rolls out of the way of the right hand. Bálor in a bit of trouble. Phenomenal blitz there by AJ. Clothesline takes Finn down. AJ taking a moment there to breathe. Pele kick there from AJ Styles. Picks up Finn going for the Styles Clash once again. Hooks both arms and he hits it. 1, 2, 3, and AJ Styles comes out victorious in this great main event matchup. Finn Bálor, unfortunately for him, he put up a fight as he usually does, but he'll be heading over to Monday Night Raw with this loss now. AJ Styles remains here on SmackDown Live and is the new leader of the club, now not going to be calling it the Bálor Club any longer. As Finn now goes to Monday Night Raw, AJ stays here on SmackDown. Again, I've been reiterating that. Enough with this stipulation that was added by Vince McMahon and Edge yesterday on Raw. Edge will now be getting Finn Bálor on Monday nights. AJ is victorious in SmackDown's first main event of the year. If you guys enjoyed this first SmackDown Live episode of 2K19 Universe Mode, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see everybody next time.